Jose Mourinho wants to sign Man United star Jadon Sancho at all costs. Roma manager Jose Mourinho wants to sign Manchester United winger Jadon Sancho at all costs, according to Italian outlet Romanista. The Englishman started the first 3 games of the new Premier League campaign before he was left out of the matchday squad against Arsenal. Speaking after the defeat at the Emirates, manager Erik ten Hag revealed that Sancho was not picked for the game due to his poor attitude in training. This did not go well with the attacker, who said that the comments were false and added that he was being made a scapegoat by the manager. As a result, Sancho is currently suspended by the Red Devils, and Romanista report that the forward is not keen on finding a solution with ten Hag. Furthermore, the €45 million rated star has asked the club for a January transfer. Mourinho appears keen on bringing him to Roma, but his wages are a stumbling block. The Serie A outfit could attempt to sign Sancho in a similar deal as Romelu Lukaku, who accepted a 55% pay cut to join Roma on loan from Chelsea. The 23-year-old has been banished from first-team training since his public outburst on ten Hag. Ten Hag has not ruled out the possibility of reintegrating Sancho into the squad, but that would depend on a face-to-face apology from the England star. As things stand, Sancho has shown no signs of remorse, and we won't be surprised if he leaves the Red Devils on loan when the transfer window reopens. Ideally, United wouldn't want to contribute any of his wages, but Roma are unlikely to afford Sancho's services unless he accepts a significant salary cut. The Giallorossi will be hoping for a similar agreement as Lukaku this summer. The Chelsea man has had a fine start with 3 goals from 4 appearances. Manchester United handed Mason Mount boost ahead of Crystal Palace clash. Manchester United have been handed a major injury boost ahead of tomorrow's fixture against Crystal Palace, with Mason Mount stepping up his recovery from a hamstring problem. The Daily Mail reports that the England international is close to regaining full fitness and could mark his return to action in Tuesday's clash against Palace. Man United begin their Carabao Cup title defense with a midweek encounter against the Eagles at Old Trafford in what is set to be a tricky tie for the faltering Red Devils. Mount's potential return could be a major boost for ten Hag, whose side has been riddled with injuries or suspensions since the start of the season. Since completing his £60 million move from Chelsea, Mount has only managed 2 Premier League appearances for Man United after featuring against Wolverhampton Wanderers and Tottenham Hotspur. It also helps that Harry Maguire will be in contention for a place in the starting lineup after returning to training following an injury scare. Maguire had missed Man United's last 2 games but is now back in training with the first-team squad and could make an appearance tomorrow night. The 35-year-old put in a solid shift to help Ten Hag's side earn a morale-boosting win while keeping a clean sheet, but they did not leave Turf Moor unscathed, with Sergio Reguilón joining the extensive injury list. With all 3 left-back options now sidelined, it's anyone's guess who would assume the role on Tuesday, but Maguire's return provides Ten Hag with an experienced option at the heart of his defense. Manchester United linked with a move for a 19-year-old Championship midfielder. Manchester United are reportedly keeping tabs on the Blackburn Rovers midfielder Adam Wharton. The 19-year-old made his senior debut for the Championship club last season, and he made 22 appearances across all competitions. His performances seem to have attracted the attention of a number of Premier League clubs, and a report from Team Talk claims that Everton, Newcastle, Brighton and Wolves are keen on the player as well. The England under-19 international seems like a player in demand, and journalist Alan Nixon has revealed that a fee in excess of £10 million could be required to sign the player. Manchester United certainly have the financial resources to get the deal done, and it remains to be seen whether they follow up on their interest with a concrete proposal to sign the player. Wharton is highly rated in English football and he has a big future ahead of him. He could develop into a quality first-team player for the Red Devils with the right guidance and coaching. It remains to be seen whether Blackburn Rovers sell the player midway through the campaign. It is fair to assume that they will look to push for promotion and they will want to hold on to their key players until the end of the season. The opportunity to join a club like Manchester United can be hard to turn down for any youngster, and the 19-year-old is likely to be tempted if there is a concrete proposal on the table. Rio Ferdinand believes the 35-year-old Manchester United star is not long-term answer. Former Manchester United centre-back Rio Ferdinand admits the club made a mistake in letting Johnny Evans leave, even if he is not a long-term player. Former Manchester United icon Rio Ferdinand believes Johnny Evans is not a long-term solution at the club, as he doubts his position as a starter at Old Trafford. The Northern Irish defender was roped in by the Red Devils this summer as a mentor to the youngsters and to provide quality senior experience in the squad. However, due to the unfortunate injury to Rafael Varane and Lisandro Martinez being unavailable against Burnley, Ten Hag opted to use the 35-year-old player in the lineup alongside Victor Lindelof. Ferdinand's words have the truth hidden behind them, as Evans would find it difficult to be a direct starter at his age. Evans' presence will also help the youngsters in the squad, and this is one of the reasons the club handed him a one-year contract. His experience is vital, and he will be aiming to help the Red Devils as much as he can during his tenure at the Theatre of Dreams. The fans will hope that Man United's preferred centre-back pairing will be fit in their upcoming games and not put too much pressure on the veteran star. Fabrizio Romano says Manchester United impressed with new signings' fantastic attitude. It's fair to say that Sergio Reguilón has made quite an impact since his move to Manchester United from Tottenham Hotspur in the summer. The Spanish left-back was seemingly not Erik ten Hag's first choice for the position, as that was Marc Cucurella from Chelsea. However, their demands for a £7 million loan fee saw United turn to Sergio Reguilón instead. Reguilón has certainly made an impact since his move to the club this summer and has proven to be a better option than Cucurella. The Spaniard has now started 3 games in a row due to Luke Shaw's continued absence due to injury.